Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cameron. So today I'm doing a part 2 video to a video I did a couple months ago in November, I think. It's a part 2 video to my things that all girls / women should know video. And I actually really liked how that video turned out, so I thought I would do a part 2. So today I have 7 things that I think all women, girls should know in life. Help them be successful, help them elevate in life. Before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And without further ado, let's get into this video. The first thing that I think all women should know is that we should always believe in ourselves. As you know, cliche and corny as that sounds, I think it's really important. And even if there are times where you feel like maybe a little anxious, or you feel a little insecure about something, or you just don't know how well something's going to turn out for yourself, at least fake it until you make it. But the key thing is that at least you're trying, at least you're doing something, and you're not letting things hold you back in life because you're so anxious, or because you're so nervous, or because you're so insecure about something. At least you're trying, at least you're doing something. It's so important to always believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then who else really will? And no one can believe in yourself more than you, because you're the person that's in charge of your own life. So if you don't believe in yourself, it doesn't matter if someone else does. If you don't believe in yourself, then nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna change. No progress is gonna be made. You're not gonna move forward. You're just gonna stay in the same position. If there's a goal in your life that you want to achieve, then you have to believe that you can. You have to seriously believe that you can do it. You have to tell yourself that, because that's almost like manifestation in a way. I feel like speaking something into existence, or thinking something into existence. Like when you tell yourself, I can do this, I can achieve this, I can make this happen, then if you put forth the effort to achieve that goal or to make that thing happen, then it's more likely to happen. Like believing yourself is basically saying, like, stop the negative self-talk, stop the, oh, I can't do this, or oh, that's not gonna happen, or no, like, I'm just not able to do that. Like, you can't say stuff like that, because then that's speaking that into existence as well. If you say you can't do it, then you can't do it. What is this, Albert Einstein? Because I had this quote on in my dorm room: whether you say you can or can't do something, either way you're right. I don't know if that was Albert Einstein or somebody else, but it's true though. If you say you can do something, then you can. And if you say you can't do something, then you can't. In order to make things happen for yourself, I think it's really good to say that you can and believe that you can, because if you don't truly believe it, then it's just going to be harder to make it happen. Moral of the story is to just always believe that you can, even if it's the wildest thing you could ever imagine to do for yourself. Just believe it and put forth the effort to make it happen. Just believe, and don't talk bad about yourself. Don't talk down on yourself and say you can't do all these things, because you can do it. You can do it if you try. I think that's very important for all women to know. Okay, my second thing that I think all women should know is that we must teach people how to treat us. And again, that's cliche too. You just can't let people walk all over you and talk to you any kind of way. And that's something that I had to learn. Maybe like when I was younger, I was like, not that people were just talking to me any kind of way, because they weren't. But like when I was like little maybe, like I wouldn't say anything. If someone said something to me that I didn't love, I would just brush it off. And you could say that's turning the other cheek, and you could turn the other cheek, but you can still, I don't want to say confront, but you can still tell someone about themselves without it becoming anything extra. You can tell someone about themselves without it turning into a fight, and you can tell someone about themselves without the conversation being disrespectful. If someone falls short of the standard of how you want and expect people to treat you, then it's okay to cut them off. If you meet someone and you think that they're rude, or you think that they're disrespectful, you know that your personalities don't go well together, because you can see yourself not vibing well with this person, then it's okay to not hang out with them, and to set that boundary and be like, I don't want this person in my space because this person is rude. They don't respect my boundaries, and they don't treat or talk to me in a way that I think is acceptable. So it's okay to not put yourself in situations where you have to hang out with that person. I just thought of this, like even in relationships, I feel like a lot of us, we put up with disrespect from guys and we just take it. because a lot of women are ingrained and conditioned to feel like we have to be in a relationship, or if not, there's something wrong with us or something wrong with their life. So we'll get with a guy and he treats us any kind of way and talks to us any kind of way and does all these things, and we just keep taking it and taking it because we don't want to go back to being single. And I feel like you have to teach people how to treat you, because if you set that standard, like, I'm not gonna put up with X, Y, and Z, and if you do X, Y, and Z, then I'm cutting you off. Then we don't have to be around each other, or we don't have to be in each other's lives. If you set that standard and you stick to it, because some people will say it, but they don't stick to it. If you set that standard and you stick to it, and if they do something that you think is out of line or out of the realm of what you think is acceptable in a relationship, then you can distance yourself from them. And I'm not saying, like, obviously in a relationship, people are going to do things that upset you and annoy you. The person's going to say something that you think is rude, and you don't have to cut them off that one time just because of that. But if it keeps happening, if they're doing things like cheating or talking to you disrespectfully or calling you out your name, or, you know, just doing all the wrong things, then that person is not treating you how you would want to be treated. It's okay to leave them. It's definitely important for us women to demand respect. And that if a person doesn't want to respect us, then we need to cut it off immediately, because we don't have time to be surrounding ourselves with people who can't find the energy to just show respect, because that's basic, to show respect. So my third thing that I think all women should know is that we need to learn how to take a compliment. I don't think this is like a lot of women, because I think most women like to be complimented. I know I do. Like, I like it when someone says something nice to me. Like, I've seen women literally, like, when someone says something nice to them, I've seen men with this too, maybe more so men than women, but like, I've seen women, like, when someone gives them a compliment, when someone says something nice to them, they literally cringe. Like, they literally start cringing, and they're like, no, that's not true, no, like. Let someone say something nice to you. The person is trying to be nice. Let them be nice to you. I don't know if anybody else has seen that, but I've seen it, and I'm like, I don't get that. Like, why wouldn't you want someone to say something nice to you? And I think maybe that comes from a place of insecurity. Maybe you feel like insecure, and you don't think too highly of yourself. When someone says something very highly of you, it's like, oh no. Like, or you're just trying to be modest and humble, when it's like, no, like, take the compliment. If someone says you look nice, then say thank you. If someone says they like your hair, then say thank you. Like, just say thank you. Even if you don't agree with what they said, just say thank you. Like, it takes nothing. 2 words. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know if other people have seen that, but it's like, they literally get like uncomfortable, like noticeably uncomfortable when someone gives them a compliment. It could be something little. Like, I don't get that. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I like it when people say nice things to me. Definitely people like that, they're definitely not like words of affirmation people. Just accept that someone's just trying to be nice to you. And we need more of that. There's so many people in this world who do nothing but talk mess and say negative things, say mean and rude and hateful things. So when someone's trying to be nice and just say something sweet to you, then just accept it. I think it's like a confidence thing though, really. If you have a hard time accepting compliments, I think that's a lack of confidence, and that's something that needs to be worked on. I don't think most women have this problem, but I think we need to do better with accepting compliments. When you feel good about yourself, and when you like things about yourself, and then a person compliments you about that thing, then that feels good. It doesn't have to be an uncomfortable or cringy thing like I've seen with some people. Okay, number 4. The 4th thing that I think all women should know is that it's okay to ask for help sometimes. And this is something that I still need to work on myself, because I don't know if I said it in one of my other videos, but I like have a complex with asking people to help me with stuff, or like a complex with asking people to like do things for me. I realize that there are people who truly have like a giving heart, and they are just so helpful and so generous. They don't mind helping you with whatever you need. If they have the capability of helping you, then they don't mind at all, and all you need to do is just ask. It feels great to like say that you did something all by yourself and no one helped you and no one did anything. You just did it, me, myself, and I, all by myself. That feels really good, but it's comes a time where sometimes you really just cannot do it all by yourself. You need someone to help you with something, even if it's something small. Sometimes you just gotta ask for help. You can't do every single thing by yourself. And there's nothing wrong with asking someone for help. And you can still be an independent woman and still ask for help sometimes, as long as you're not relying on other people to help you 100% of the time. Maybe I have a complex with it because I'm not the most helpful person in the world. Something I'm working on. Just people who just have a spirit of service, and they don't don't mind doing things for people, and they don't mind helping people with things that they, you know, need assistance with. You can ask a person like that and you don't have to feel uncomfortable, because you know that they would do anything if you just ask. And you have to do the same thing in return. If someone asks you for help and you have the capability of helping them, then you should help them. And people need to accept people's generosity, because some people will be offered help and they'll be like, no, I can't accept it because I need to do everything by myself because I'm so independent. It's like, it's okay to accept help. That's another thing. It's okay to accept help when it's offered, when you need it. If you need the help and they're offering it to you, then accept it, because if they truly didn't want to help you, then they wouldn't have offered. So it's okay to accept the help. So basically, moral of this story, you know, it's okay if you can't do every last thing by yourself and you come to a point where you need somebody to help you, then that's perfectly fine. And that's not something to look down on, asking someone for help. Okay, the fifth thing that I think all women should know is to find beauty within yourself and within your body. I know that can be tough, especially in this society we're living in. Everybody, like social media, everyone posts pictures, their life and their body and how perfect and amazing it is. And they're going to the gym every single day and they just look perfect. But then, like I said in my How to Stop Comparing Yourself to Others on Social Media video, half of it is fake, half of it is surgery. It's not real. So they have a flat stomach, but it's surgery. Finding the beauty within yourself and within your body can be difficult at times. But really, you just gotta ask yourself, what's one thing that I like about myself? What's one thing that I like about my personality? What's one thing that I like about my body? What's one thing that I like about my life? And once you do that, once you really sit down and ask yourself those questions and you answer them, I feel like you start to gain more confidence little by little. Feel just a little bit better about yourself the more you start to do it. It doesn't have to be just one thing. You can make a list of all the things you like about yourself, a list of all the things you like about your body, a list of all the things you like about your personality in your life. When you do that, you can stop comparing yourself to other people and be like, oh, well, they have this and I don't, or I have this and they don't. It's like, no, like I like this and this about myself. And it doesn't matter if someone else doesn't have it. This is what I like about myself. And that's what makes me feel special. That's the thing that's unique about me. And I know like finding the beauty within your body can be difficult if you have like insecurities about your body, which like most of us do. Even if it is just one thing, like what do you like about your body? Just admire it and like, wow, like I really like this about my body. Like I think this feature looks really nice on me. Look at yourself in the mirror and admire that. I used to hate looking at myself in the mirror, but now I like love looking at myself in the mirror. Like that probably sounds, I don't know, that sounds conceited. I don't know. But learn to like looking at yourself in the mirror. This might sound vain, but every time I pass a mirror like in the mall, like I gotta look. Like I gotta see what I'm working with. You know, gotta make sure everything looks nice. Cause you know, sometimes my hair might be looking a mess that day. Like, okay, let me fix it. Or my shirt might be looking weird. It might be tucked in weird or something. I don't know. So you gotta fix it. But yeah, learn to like looking at yourself in the mirror. It doesn't have to be just your body, just your face. Like, what do you like about your face? Just like positive self-talk. You can help gain your confidence and feel better about yourself, so you don't have to compare yourself to others, because no one can be you and you can't be them. So comparing yourself is pointless, really, at the end of the day. And everyone has their own lane. I've been hearing that analogy a lot lately. Like everyone has their own lane. No woman deserves to walk around feeling like she's ugly or feeling like she has like a weird looking or bad body, or like she doesn't like her personality, she doesn't like many things about herself. Everyone deserves to feel beautiful and they deserve to like themselves. So yeah, I think that's very, very important for women to know. So the sixth thing that I think all women should know is that life doesn't always turn out how we plan. There's always going to be a curveball thrown at us at any given moment, and something is going to happen unexpectedly and different from how we thought it would be, or different from how we planned it to be. You kind of just have to like get over it, really. If it's something that you can't change, then you have to get over it. And I just saw this video on Instagram and it said basically it's like something unexpected happens to you and it's bad. You can, you know, cry about it and complain about it for a little while. But then once you're done doing that, you have to realize that this isn't changing. This is how it is. This is what's happened, and I have to get over it and I have to deal with it and I have to move on and try to work with the new circumstance that I'm in, because again, it's not changing. I can't do anything about it. Whenever those curveballs do happen, you kind of just have to readjust and just keep on going about your day, keep on going about your life. And this is something that I need to work on more, because when unexpected things happen, I'm like, oh my God, like what? And then I start crying. I'm like, I don't like this. And then I think about it and I like harp on it for like days. And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna end. Like, it happened. This is the way it is now. So what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna cry about it for weeks? Or are you just gonna keep moving forward and readjust to the new plan? And you know what they say, like, whenever you make plans, God laughs, because you think it's gonna happen one way, but God has a completely different plan for you. That plan is way better though. It doesn't always have to be something bad. And sometimes something bad happens and you think this is like the end of the world and like everything's ruined and you know it's not gonna be the way you thought it would be. Sometimes that can be the good thing because God works in mysterious ways. So you think something bad happened and you think like everything is ruined and it's horrible and this is the worst thing that could ever happen, but then it ends up being something you like or love 10 times better because God had a different plan for you. I feel like women, we can like sometimes tend to like over plan and like we can be too like strict with things and be like, this has to happen this way, and if it doesn't happen this way, then it's not what it's supposed to be. There's nothing wrong with planning, but it's like, don't be so regimented and strict and like so by the book about it, because God always has a bigger and better plan for us. And sometimes we want something so badly and something has to plan out a certain way, but sometimes that thing that we're planning is not what's meant for us. Sometimes it's another thing that we never even thought of that's a million times better. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and whenever things don't go according to plan, we just gotta, you know, roll with it. We can be mad about it for a couple minutes, but then you gotta keep on going, keep on moving forward. That's gonna happen all throughout our life. Things are gonna happen unexpectedly and change the way our plans were gonna go. It's just inevitable. Seventh and last thing that I think all women should know is that success obtained by sacrificing happiness is not true success. I saw this on the internet actually, and the website is called projectthoughtmas.com. I saw it and I just completely resonated and I just completely agreed. So I just had to put it in the video. Like, I literally feel this like deeply. Like, if you have a goal in life that you want to achieve, of course it's amazing to work hard for it, and if you actually achieve it and succeed at it, that's amazing. That's a blessing. But if you work so hard at it, so much so to the point where you just completely sacrifice all the happiness in your life, you succeed that goal, but you look around you and it's like, I have absolutely nothing to show for it. I succeeded what I wanted to. I don't really get to reap the benefits of my success. You might have money and you might have the cars and you might have the big house, but what else do you have? Those are material things. Those can be taken away from you within a second. Your house can catch on fire, or you can go bankrupt, or someone could rob you, or someone can steal your car. So then what? You're by yourself again and you have nobody. So that's why I feel like you have to make your happiness top priority in your life. Like, I think happiness and being at peace comes before success and trying to work towards success and working all the time. You can be the richest person in the world, but if you don't have anybody to share it with, that's not real success. You didn't make it in life. Yeah, you have the money, but you don't have anybody to share the money with. Beyonce said in her birthday post when she turned 40 back in September, she said she's 40 years old and she's just now stopping to smell the roses. And I was like, wow, because she worked so hard since she was a little girl and Destiny's Child, and she worked so hard all throughout her childhood, her teen years, her 20s, her 30s, just working. And I'm sure she had fun moments. And obviously she has her family, she has her husband and her kids, but it's like, she said she's just now stopping to smell the roses, and I'm like, I don't want to be 40 and just now stopping to smell the roses. I want to smell the roses now. I want to truly enjoy my life now. I don't want to work 24/7 and never like go out with my friends or go on a trip, go on a vacation, or have like a girls' night, or I turn down every opportunity for happiness because I'm so extremely focused on my goals or my work. That's not what life's about to me. Life's not about making the most money or trying to see how successful you could become, because when you die, that success is not going to go with you. All that money is not going to go with you. Your big house and your 10 cars aren't going to go with you when you die. Your memories are what's going to go with you when you die. Life's about making as many good memories as you possibly can and experiencing as many good things as you can and feeling the most amount of happiness as you can. And you have to choose happiness. You have to choose to feel at peace with yourself and feel at peace with your life. And you can't do that if all you do is just work, you miss all the opportunities to have fun. I mean, that sounds really sad and depressing, to just reach all this success, but you sacrifice happiness in order to get there. I feel like we live in a culture where people feel like being successful is like the end all be all. You have to be like the number one, the biggest of whatever. And it's like, I don't know if that's not extremely important to me. Like, when people want to pursue a music career, they have to be like extremely successful, and they have to be like this mega billionaire. It's like, I don't know, it's not that deep to me. Everybody wants different things out of life. I just don't think you should ever sacrifice happiness for success, because like I said, success doesn't go with you when you die. Your memories do. So always make it top priority to just have fun in life. Have fun, because you only have one life to live. So just have fun and enjoy it. It's not about how much money you make or how much success you can gain. It's about the people that are in your life, the people you spend your life with, the people that add joy to your life, not money or success. Your friends, your family, people that you love the most. That's a million times more important than work and success. The true success is having people in your life who you love, who you genuinely love, and who genuinely love you, and people who you enjoy spending time with and enjoy their company. That's the real success, not having X amount of dollars in your bank account. That's not what success is, really. Alright, so that's the end of my video. Those are 7 things that I think all girls / women should know. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want me to do a part 3 to this video, but I probably will do it anyway though. Let me know what you think down below to some of the things I said in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and turn on post notifications so you be notified when I post a new video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Cameron_Martin_. I love you so much you made it to the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.